I want to show today how to prep sardines for what in Rosa's family would be called pastelitos. Most other people in Spain would call these sardinas rebozadas. But anyway, these sardines I have here, they were already gutted out. We were doing a bunch for something else, so they were already gutted out. So I'm just to get these a little further along. You can see the idea for these pastelitos. We want to kind of open them up. We're going to remove the spine. So to do that, I'm just right behind the gills. I'm just going to take the head off, put the head over there, and then trying to be as gentle as possible, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my finger under the spine, and I'm going to use my left hand. I'm going to kind of hold my fingers together like this, and I'm going to kind of keep the spine broke too, so have to show it a second time. But I'm going to get under the spine with my finger on my right hand, trying to work as gently as possible. And then with my left hand, I'm going to just keep the flesh down so it doesn't come up with the spine. So I use my fingers pinched together like this. As I pull up with this hand, I'm pulling up and I'm holding it down with this hand. And then as you pull up, and I get to the end here, and if you want to leave the tail attached, you can just cut this here. If you want to pull, and some people like to do that for presentation purposes, if you want to pull the tail off, you can just keep pulling the spine and the tail pulls off with it. So you can see that very little flesh sticks to the spine if you do this well. You can also see there's little pin bones that stick. If you just kind of run the back of your knife across the flesh gently, you'll take the pin bones off that way, so you don't get those when you batter this and fry it. This actually, I see some more stuff here. I'm just gonna get it off. I'm going to do one more just to show you guys. So again, first cut the head off, and then I'm gonna just kind of open up the body a little more than it already was to make it easier. So again, I'm just going to start by trying to get my my fingers under the spine as gently as possible without trying my best not to tear up the flesh as I'm tearing it up. And with this hand, I'm kind of holding the flesh down with this hand. You see I'm kind of forming a pinch, with this hand, I'm just lifting the spine away. So the flesh stays where it is and the spine comes up. That's the technique, basically. And I'm going slow here. And again, this time I'll pull the tail off just so you can see the difference. You see the tail is attached to the end of the spine, so if I just keep going, the tail comes off with the spine. So, and again, you can, to get rid of the little pin bones, if you just run the back of the knife across the fish, the little pin bone should come off with that. And can just put that in my little discard pile here, and this one's going to be ready for our batter later.